Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a book review on The Tiger's Curse, and this is the book right here. I love this book. This book is amazing. I found this book at Barnes and Noble, and I was with my sister, and she was going to buy The Hunger Games because, the movie's coming out, and she really wanted to read the book. And we were walking around, and she found it, and then I turned around, and I had seen this book, and this book had, it was The Tiger's Curse, The Tiger's Curse, The Tiger's Quest, and Tiger's Voyage. And I knew this one was the first one, and I picked it up, and I was just drawn to the detail of the book. Like the blue eyes of the tiger, and just the whole way the tiger looked at you, it just looked like he could just see through you, I felt. And I just loved it. And the detailing on the book is beautiful, and it's amazing. So this is how I found the book. I was very drawn to it, and I picked it up, and I read the little, inside right here. I think I'm not sure what it's called. It might be called the introduction. And it had said, "Passion, faith, loyalty. Would you risk it all to change your destiny?" And then I started to read this, and then it filled you in on the book. And then I was like, okay, and we were there for a little while at the bookstore, and I picked it up, and I was reading inside the book, and I was like, wow, I really like this book. And then I was going to pick it up, but it was $18, and then I was like, I wasn't sure if I was, going to like the book, so I didn't want to spend $18 on a book that I may or may not ever read. Just the beginning might have been good. So then I went to the library, and I had seen that they had it at the library, and I rented it. And I had started reading the beginning, and then I read more chapters, and then more chapters, and more chapters, and then I fell in love with the book. And so then I decided to buy it, and finish it when I owned it. And I finished it, and I loved it. The book is full of adventure and romance. It talks about a girl, her name is Kelsey. Her parents died in a car accident, and her grandmother's dead, and she lives with a foster family, and they have 2 kids, and they treat her nice. They're very nice to her. And she just graduated high school, so she decided to get a job, and there's a circus, and they were hiring for a temp job, so she would just work there for 2 weeks. And so she took the job, and she was there for a couple days, and then she noticed a tiger, and she was kind of scared of him, but then she fed the tiger, and then she started to read to the tiger, and then on her lunch break she would go and visit the tiger and eat there and, read to him or whatever. And then at night she would go and be next to him. She would sit there and read again to him and bring her blanket with her, and, she'd spend a lot of time there with him because for the 2 weeks that she was there, she had lived there. And then, she felt bad for the tiger, and the tiger's name is Ren, so she felt bad for Ren. And she had said, Ren, I wish you were free. And boom, right there something happened where the tiger was like able to be different. He could open the cage and, kind of like escape from the cage, but he wouldn't leave, of course, but he could kind of escape from the cage. And she after that, she was never scared of the tiger, really. Like, even when she had to put him back in the cage, she wasn't scared of him. And I don't want to say too much about the book in case you do want to read it and you're watching this review and you want to read it, and I don't want to ruin it for you. And the way that they describe the characters is really good. Like, they really describe the characters. It gives you a good image on what they look like and what they could be. The name of the girl is Kelsey, and then there's Ren, which is a tiger, and then there's Mr. Kadam, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And he's a friend of the tiger, but then he becomes Kelsey's friend as well. And then as you read more in the book, they start like going on journeys together and figuring out how to break the curse. And they're spending a lot of time together, and of course, they build feelings for each other. And that's all I'm going to say about about that. I'll let you read it if you want to read it, because it's a great book and I recommend it to anybody. And it's a big book. It's 402 pages, and I have dyslexia, so for anybody out there who may have dyslexia and, this book looks a little intimidating, if you really haven't read such a big book, if you have a very hard time reading like I do. Even with my dyslexia, it's really hard for me to read sometimes. And I could read the book, and I was very happy and excited. I've progressed a lot over the years with my reading, so it was a great accomplishment for me to read the book. And I read it in a week, which may seem a lot to other people who can read fast, but that was a great accomplishment for me. So maybe if you don't have a reading problem and it's still a little hard for you to read, you could definitely read this book. And I recommend it to anybody who wants to read it. It's a great book, and I love the way that they describe the characters and talk about everybody. And I bought book 2. It's on its way. It should be here tomorrow. I bought it from Amazon, and I really like it. I really like it because you get a sneak peek in this book, like in the back, and you get to read a chapter, and I really liked it, and I decided to order it, and I'm going to try to finish the book. There's another book after that, which I mentioned in the beginning, The Tiger's Voyage, and there's going to be another book after that. There's 2 more books after that. One of them's The Tiger's Destiny, if I'm not mistaken, and then The Tiger's Dream. And then the Tiger's Destiny was supposed to come out July 3rd of 2012, which is this year, but I think they moved it till September, so I'm looking forward to that. It gives me something to look forward to later to read the book. And I think they're making a movie, and it's supposed to come out 2015, which I know is a while away, but she's still writing the other book, so maybe they'll make it sooner, I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to that too. And I hope everybody enjoyed my review on this book. I really, really enjoyed it. I recommend it to anybody. I'm going to do a review on the next book as well, to let everybody know about that book. Thanks for watching. Peace, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everyone.